Oh, Arceus, art thou in heaven? What the hell have I gotten myself into? Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to my new Let's Play, Pokemon the Trading Card Game for the Game Boy Color. Pokemon back in the day was really big. It conquered the anime world, the video game world, it had a lot of toys, and it also conquered the trading card world as well. It had its own trading card game that has been very successful, even in recent years. A lot of people really enjoy this version of Pokemon, and I'm going to be playing this game for you guys. So yes, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. You know what, I'm not going to break the Pokemon tradition here. I'm going to keep on going with Rob. Pokemon Trainer Rob, or Pokemon Card Trainer Rob. I'll think of a better name as we go through this. And yeah, let's get things started. Rob is crazy about Pokemon card collecting. One day, Rob heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card game's greatest players. The Grand Masters are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Rob visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. Oh, why the rush, Rob? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So you too finally want to start playing the card game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Hey Sam, play with him for a while. Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Rob. Okay, let's give it a try. So I really hate this part right here. This is a, pretty sure a forced tutorial, I believe. Okay, first ask Sam the basics of the game. Okay, Rob, what do you want to ask about? Nothing. Is that all? They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed. It might be easier if you read the Pokemon trading card game instruction booklet while we play. Okay then, let's start your practice game. So yeah, Pokemon trading cards weren't necessarily just about collecting them, although I feel like that's what a majority of the people did with those cards. There was actually a game kind of associated with it as well, and that's why I kind of feel like the developers of this game really wanted to push. They wanted to push the actual game and not so much the card collecting, so that's pretty much what we got here. So, like I said, we're pretty much forced in this tutorial. There's not much we can do. I really hate this tutorial. Wish we could almost skip it, honestly, but it is part of the game, so let's go ahead and get through here. Okay, choose your active Pokemon. You can only choose basic Pokemon as your active Pokemon, so you can choose either Goldeen or Staryu. For our practice duel, choose Goldeen. Okay. So, yep, I'm dragged into using Goldeen. You may choose up to 5 basic Pokemon to place on the bench, so any other Pokemon we have we can put on there. So we basically pick a Pokemon to put out for battle, and then we pick our other Pokemon. If you don't have any Pokemon, you have to shuffle your deck. Or I think actually both people have to shuffle their decks, I think. Maybe it is just the one person. But I think that's, yeah, that's all the ones we have. Gotta place the prizes. Basically, whenever we knock out the opponent's Pokemon, we get to take one of our prizes. And if we take all the prizes, we win. And if we knock out all the opponent's Pokemon, we also win as well. Okay, we get to play first. Draw a card. Got some energy. To use the attack command, you need to attach energy cards to your Pokemon. Choose cards from the menu and select a water energy card. Then you choose your active Pokemon Goldeen and press the A button. Then the water energy card will be attached to Goldeen. Finally, attack your opponent by selecting the attack command. Choose attack from the menu and select Horn Attack. So yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. I think it's actually funny because if you play this enough, you can actually figure out that in this tutorial you actually have the opportunity to do better moves than what they're telling you to do. Which is kind of the funny thing about tutorials like this. But for now, we have to stick with just using what we have. So he's going to do the same thing. And of course, he's going to attack me as well. And we took 20 damage. That sucks. I don't want to take 20 damage. Okay, so our Goldeen is going to get knocked out, so we're going to evolve it in the Sea King because we do have the necessary evolution card. Your Sea King doesn't have enough energy to use Waterfall, so you need to attack a Psychic Energy card to Sea King, which means basically if it has a star, you can use any energy card. Keep the Water Energy card for other Pokemon. Okay. So we're going to first evolve this into Sea King. Then we're going to, let me just check really quick. Okay, we can use Waterfall if we attach a Psychic Energy to it. I think you can also just attach a Water Energy to it as well, but we'll go ahead and the Psychic Energy since we could use any energy for that basically. Okay. There are a lot of other cards too we can talk about, but I'll get into that as we play through the game. There'll come different situations where different cards will be helpful. And of course, there's always a luck element to this game as well. Sometimes you can just get really, really unlucky with your card draws no matter what, and that's just part of the game. Okay. So now it's saying that since we have our Sea King pretty much built up already, we can actually put energy on our other Pokemon, so if we need to switch them in, we can switch them in and be ready to attack them as well, so that's kind of what it's telling us to do right there. So we're going to play a Water Energy to Staryu, and I think that's all it wanted us to do. Well, we can't use anything else anyway, so let's just Waterfall him. Guess we could have just used Horn Attack as well, but we don't lose anything either, so it's not a big deal. So we get to draw a prize, Water Energy, of course, and he's gonna bring out a Rattata. Oh, but he also gets Eradicate, so his Eradicate gets more powerful. In most cases, sometimes you never know. You may get an evolution that's gonna be harder to build up than your primary form, so. Those are just the basics, honestly. Okay, so we got a new Pokemon, Drowsy. We're probably not going to use it for this duel at all, but it's still a good thing to put that on the bench just in case. Because again, you never know what could happen. Not that it matters in this case, because there's only 2 prizes, but you know how it goes. So we'll put you on the bench. I'm going to go ahead and keep setting up Staryu. And let's use Waterfall again. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, to Drowsy. What? That's weird. Okay, I gotta do this again. Why would I put that on Drowsy, though? I'm probably not even gonna use them. It might also be because I know that you don't use them. This is a tutorial fixed battle, after all. Okay, so Eradicate's gonna knock out this Sea King, unfortunately. So now we need to select a Pokemon. Choose a bench Pokemon to replace your knocked out Pokemon. You now have Drowsy and Staryu on your bench. Choose Staryu as the active Pokemon for this practice duel. Okay, so you can press select to look at Pokemon data. It is always nice to know your cards, basically. That's what they're saying for the most part. Definitely know your cards, because you could always use them. Staryu evolves into Starmie. Let's get Staryu ready to use Starmie's attack command item when it evolves. So yeah, we're banking on getting Starmie to finish up this battle. That's essentially what it's telling us to do. So we're going to put that on you. I can't do anything else. That potion will come in handy, though. Heck, we don't even need to use frickin' Star Freeze at this point. Oh, but it switched out. It does that sometimes. And we're about to die as well, so hopefully we get something good here. Oh, Sea King. That's cool. We have potions, we can live. Again, it's a fixed battle, doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna use potion on Staryu, heal that damage. And attack with Slap. What?! Okay. Oh, I forgot to... My bad. That was my fault. I was supposed to attach another energy card to it. Fair enough. You know, Dr. Mason, it'd probably be in my best interest to learn from my mistakes, if you let me make a mistake. Just saying. Oh my god, a Starmie! Where did that come from? Okay, so we need to evolve Staryu into Starmie. And that's pretty much the battle. You don't even need to attach energy because it's already set up. And that paralyze was absolutely unnecessary too. Sucks to be you, Machop. Sucks to be you. Water energy. So we can pretty much just finish it off. What if he was like, before you finish this off, let's do something else. God, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, shoot. Wow, I actually got that wrong. Okay. It was good we evolved the Starmie, though, anyway. Like, even though we're still doing the same amount of damage. I had less health to work with, and I couldn't paralyze either, so... It was a necessary move. So yes, we won the duel with Sam, we won the tutorial, so now we're pretty much ready to start our adventure here. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again, too. This time was just a practice, so I had you follow everything I said, but there are other styles of play, so try them out by choosing a normal duel. Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards? Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Now, Rob, what kind of deck do you want? Please select the deck you want. So you have three choices. You have the Charmander and Friends deck, the Squirtle and Friends deck, and the Bulbasaur and Friends deck. I've been talking to my friends about this, and it's come to this consensus that the Charmander and Friends deck is the easy mode, Bulbasaur and Friends deck is the medium mode, and Squirtle and Friends is the hard mode. So, YOLO, I'm picking Squirtle. I don't care. Originally what I was going to do is two of my friends have Let's Played this game, OdinSpack33 and Lucky7DX. And what I was going to do was I was going to pick the choice that they didn't pick, but they actually both picked Charmander, so I was like, well, in this case I'll just go for whatever is the more difficult game, and that's why I decided to go with Squirtle and Friends. Now when I say it's difficult, it's really just the beginning part of the game. Once I kind of get going and get things moving, it'll be a lot easier down the road, and it won't be as hard. It's just because you start out with cards that aren't as good as the other cards. That's pretty much the idea there. You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Collect new cards and try building a new deck. Okay, so we can build a deck. I'm gonna modify the deck. You have to have 60 cards, right? Okay, no, I can build as many as I want, honestly, I think. Okay, now, I'm trying to get what exactly I have going on here. I think there are a lot of cards we have. Okay, there we go. That's what we have to do. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually... how do I want to do this? Okay, this is what I want to do. So I have all these energy cards. What I need to do is I'm going to actually first do this, because this will actually be a good way for us to get energy cards, which are very vital in going through this game. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll probably be making a deck I can kind of work with for some of the early parts of the game. Okay, let me go back to energy really quick. What I essentially want to do here is I want to put all of my energy cards in one deck, like this, and then I also need to put cards back into the deck. Because I have to have 60 cards with me in order to actually play the game. So let's do this, and confirm. Okay. Save. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to someone. Excuse me, but you don't seem to have many energy cards. Building a deck must be difficult with so few energy cards. Here, take these. So we receive some energy cards. I believe he gives you 60 of them, if I remember correctly. Let's take a look at what we have. Yes, we have a lot more now. I think he basically gives you 10 of each. So yes, we have a lot of energies now. So thank God for that. But yes, I need to actually start building a deck here, or a team rather. I have a lot of choices. I have a lot of Pokemon at my disposal, so that's already nice. So have Pokemon of every type. There are some types that will definitely be better than others, but I need to actually figure that out on my own time. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of my Pokemon from the deck, and then also kind of figure out what I kind of want to do first, like what would be the best club to go after first. Okay, I have a deck ready. It may not seem that impressive, but trust me on this, I have my ideas. As you can see, I have 35 energy cards, and I'm sticking to basically a water and lightning team for the moment. Lightning's going to be essentially my strong suit for this next part, while the water is going to be kind of my safe backup, because I'm thinking about attacking the water club next. So these are the energies I have. Normally I wouldn't take this many energies, but I don't really have a lot of cards at the moment, so this is kind of what I've resorted to. I got all of my trainer cards out. Over time, as I get more trainer cards, I'll probably add a few more in and maybe get rid of a few others. That's just generally the way it works out normally. I brought all of my colorless Pokemon because they can use any type of energy cards, so I figured that'd be good to bring all of them. I brought pretty much all of my lightning Pokemon because I'm going to be using these in the next fight, because like I said, I'm going to be going to the Water Club. So I have my Pikachu, got my Magnemites, and my Electabuzz as well. So this should be a pretty good team to have, and I might get more along the way as well. Then I brought a lot of water Pokemon, and that's why I have all of my water energies with me at the moment. The reason why I picked these water Pokemon, though, is I picked the Squirtle family because even though they do need water energies, they don't need really a whole lot unless you want to go up to Blastoise. So I figured that was good. And the reason why I picked water Pokemon is they don't resist water, and, well, they're pretty neutral, so I'll have just, like, kind of a neutral team to use against the team I will be fighting. So that's pretty much my thought process there. And yeah, Goldeen and Seaking, very low water cost. Staryu and Starmie, pretty much the same thing. I'm definitely not going to rely on these guys. Again, it's just a case of I don't really have any other Pokemon to use at the moment. I guess I could have potentially used these guys, but I don't know. I didn't really feel like it. I might use them for a future team or something. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. I'm going to go ahead and save this deck. You can also rename the deck too. We'll change the name to, let's see. We'll call it the One Coin deck. Because why not? It's in my channel's history. The 1 coin deck. So there we go. We got that. As far as the other options are concerned, status, basically your status screen. You can see how many cards you have, how much time you've been playing the game, all your master medals, diary. I think this is where you save. So we're gonna write in the diary. Cards, basically all of your cards in the game. And config, just all of the different configuration options that you have. I'll make the message speed go a little faster, I guess. And that's pretty much it. So, let's go ahead and get things moving. So, like I said, we're going to attempt the Water Club. All of the clubs you can go to are right here. There's also the Pokemon Dome. Every now and then there'll be some matches you can do at the Pokemon Dome, so I'll probably come back here at some point and do a few of those. And then you have the Challenge Hall. Actually, the Challenge Hall might be what I'm thinking of. The Pokemon Dome might be the finale place. Let me just check. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. This is the end game stuff, so I'm not worried about that. The Challenge Hall is what I was thinking of. But yeah, you have all of the other clubs in the game. You have the Fire Club, Science Club, Grass Club, Water Club, Psychic Club, Rock Club, Lightning Club, and the Fighting Club. We're going to start our adventure here at the Water Club, because that seems like the right thing to do. And hello there. Well, getting the water medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Rob. What are you doing? Huh? That's a deck. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards? Yes. What? I can't believe it. You, the legendary Pokemon cards? Ha ha ha, don't make me laugh. Alright, listen up. I'll teach you what it's about. To inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, you must defeat the 8 Club Masters and get the 8 medals. Then you'll have to go to Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grand Masters there. There's no way you can do it. You might as well just give up and go home, because the legendary Pokemon cards are going to be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, Rob. Well, good for you, Ronald, you jerk-ass. No, oh, sorry. But he is a jerk-ass, though. So yeah, every club has people around. If you talk to some people, they may actually challenge you to a duel. All Amy, the master of this club, does lately is sleep. She's bored because she doesn't have anybody to duel. We don't use fire Pokemon cards here at the Water Club. I have this rare Arcanine, but I prefer Lapras. If you own a Lapras, would you mind trading it for my Arcanine? I do have a Lapras, but I'm not going to trade just yet, but I will be later if I get another Lapras, so I'll keep that in mind. Do you know Imakuni? He's a suspicious-looking guy dressed in all black. You'll find him dancing in the lounges at one of the clubs. He stands out, so it shouldn't be too hard to identify him. But maybe you shouldn't go near him. Well, he's not here, so maybe someday in the future we'll run into him. Sarah and Amanda of the Water Clubs are twins. No wonder they look so much alike. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at who they are.